Hello, and welcome back to another Franchise Hockey Manager stream. My name is Adam. I'm the community manager of Franchise Hockey. With me, as always, and not pictured on your screen, is FHM producer Jeff. Say hi, Jeff.
Hey, everybody.
And we are back with the 2022-2023 Florida Panthers series. If you may remember, we ended our last stream on losing out in the Eastern Conference Finals. Couldn't make it all the way in. And so I ran us through the draft where we made a few pickups. We went to free agency. I've added a few extra pieces. We lost Phil Kurashev, but we got a second round pick back for him. So overall, kind of interesting. So let's take a look at our new team.
Yep.
We let Thatcher Demko go in free agency and brought up Carter Hart, which was kind of always the plan. We also signed Spencer Knight, who's a 21-year-old goalie who had been playing in Detroit's farm system, to likely be an extra piece as we needed another goalie in the AHL. We've added and seen some of our draftees kind of come through the system. Morgan Quava, I'm not sure how to say that correctly.
Java?
Yeah, a defenseman is not going back to Brandon. He's only a half star, so he's going to go down to our AHL team and hopefully do a little bit of good work there. We bought out John Carlson, too. He was just getting hurt too much, so that provided us a little bit of cap room, which allowed us to sign and bring over Eli Tolvanen, who never left the KHL. And so Nashville lapsed his rights, so we grabbed him on a 2-year entry deal at $925. So that's a nice kind of...
Yeah, although his potential seems to have slipped a bit. He's only down to 3 stars, so...
Yeah, but if he
maybe he'll surprise us, but...
Yeah.
Yeah.
Regardless, that basically replaces Kurashev. We have Alex Turcotte's coming along. He's up to 3 stars now. We also brought...
Chat question, what do you think of the draft?
Also brought in Alex Ovechkin, 2.5 stars. You know what? It was interesting. There's a lot of surprise picks.
Yeah, I'm not really sure I understand what Montreal's doing, but, let Quinn Hughes fall down to us, who we coincidentally actually have on the Panthers roster in this game, although he's not, he's coming along okay. 3.5 star potential. I'd hope it'd be a little better than that for the Canucks.
Yeah.
And we got Jet Wu in the second round, so we drafted a Winnipeg Jet.
Apparently. Case McCarthy, we're going to send down to Springfield as well. He's still only half a star, or 1.5 stars. He's going to need a little bit more seasoning. Probably might as well send Spencer Knight down too. And that tells us we're actually
at, third string goalie.
Just a little over 75 million. I have put Oliver Borkstrand on the trade block because we got 2 years left, paying him just under $2 million. We do have one trade offer right now for him from New Jersey.
And we're probably going to run into cap issues, so we might want to even try and shop Bjorkstrand around, although I don't think that's going to be enough.
Yeah. Well, we can take a little look.
Yeah, that Ovechkin contract is probably going to push somebody out.
So we grabbed some familiar names too in free agency as well. We'll look at, but Sebastian Sorensen we brought over. He's never left the Allsvenskan, which is Swedish Tier 2, right?
Allsvenskan, yeah.
That's Ovechkin.
Second division.
Yeah. Grigori Grovets, we signed and brought him in. And trying to look who else. Oh, Elijah Kolina, whose name is just awesome, and I wanted a little bit more depth for our AHL team. He was putting up some decent numbers in the ECHL, so hopefully he can come in and do something. Rasmussen we picked up last year. Nando Eggenberger, who actually just got invited to Canucks camp, is up to 2.5 stars.
Yeah, actually, I just noticed that. I was going to say that. He was a little slow developing, but it looks like he's finally started to put it together. 30-goal season in the AHL, so might see him up a little bit for us this year.
Yeah, and Jacob Pivanka, up to 2.5 stars. A few names you might actually recognize from this draft this past week. Milos Roman. Because this is kind of, we're kind of at the point where some of these guys are going to start making some impact.
Yep.
For us. So before we go any further, I guess I should actually set our captains. We're going to have, we're missing one assistant. Ekblad's captain, Matthews is number 2. So let's look at our mental ratings, and we want to look at leadership
and determination.
So
now Hellebuck would actually make a great captain. Unfortunately, he's a goalie, and who makes a goalie a captain other than the Canucks?
Looking at this, I'm kind of thinking the guy to give it to is probably Dahlin, although he's only 14 determination.
Oh, I was going to say Ovechkin, maybe.
You want to give it to Ovechkin? All right. Make him second assistant. Oh, darn it. Oh, that's fine. Austin will become first assistant. Had to guess the wrong one. All right, so we got that set. So let's just shop Borkstrand around a bit to see if we can get any better offers than what we have.
Yeah, a couple of picks or something, or like a third-ish maybe.
Well, that's not any better. Well, a 20-year-old defenseman, so maybe we like that a little bit more than the 24-year-old defenseman.
Yeah, I think I was just looking at Springfield. I think maybe we're a little thin on D on the farm.
Yeah, we seem to be getting lots
of... Well, no, it's not too bad. Baudin is almost due for a call-up, really, and still, Pierre-Olivier Joseph is still down there, but it drops off after that.
Yeah, I tried to find some...
Oh, these are, a couple of these guys are Springfield signed, so yeah, we are a little thin on D in the farm.
Okay, we do
have
an interesting guy here who's offered, and that is from Arizona, is offering us Isaac Anderson. 1.5 current ability, 2.5 potential. By far the best player. He's left wing, though. Or right wing.
I'm trying to find him in my version of the save.
It's ISAC. Anderson with 2 S's.
Yeah, I'm just looking for him in there we go, in Arizona's contracts. Yeah, 1.5 stars. Nothing weird on the contract. No nasty surprises hidden there. Just a 2-way contract.
Be a good guy to, even if we try to flip him.
Wow, did absolutely nothing in the AHL last year. Actually started the season in the ECHL.
Yeah, did okay in the ECHL though. 24 points in 30 games.
Yeah, but still, I mean, if we're talking about trading an NHLer for him.
Well, this is a contract. CS Hi 312.
Sure.
Hi, thanks for coming.
Yeah, I'm just not sure this guy's got any kind of a real future.
Well, everybody else we're looking at.
Yeah, 2.5 stars.
2
Was there
stars.
anything? Did anybody offer picks?
No picks. The only other offer that we probably would consider is 20-year-old Todd Smith from Boston, or Todd Small, and he's 1.5, and he gets hurt.
Oh yeah, no point in doing that. I mean, if Anderson's the only 2.5, if everything drops off that much,
yeah.
What's our forward situation looking like in Springfield? Oh wow, we're pretty packed for.
Again, we could take him and then shop him too, and see if we get a defenseman, which might be the thing to do.
Yeah, because we've got a couple of young guys that we're going to want to give playing time to in
all right, that's what
Springfield, and he's going to take away from that. Yeah,
we're going to complete the trade.
And then shop him again right away.
And then take Isaac Anderson and shop him. And we got, Arizona's even interested in getting him back, so I think I saw that, didn't I? Oh, maybe not. Montreal offers us a second-round draft pick. Okay, there we go. Detroit offers a second-round draft pick. New York offers a first-round draft pick. Second.
The Islanders or the Rangers?
Rangers. Second. Okay, well, you got to take the first round pick, right?
Yeah, pretty clearly. How'd the Rangers do last year in this game? They're doing pretty well. 103 points last year, and the roster looks pretty solid. They wound up with Varlamov in goal, and they got Noah Hannafin. Yeah, they pretty much completely rebuilt the team. That looks pretty good. But so it's going to be a late round pick most likely, but still, it's way better than anything else we got offered.
And you doubted it, taking him and shopping him.
Yeah, no, definitely wrong there.
That worked out. So we get a first round pick from New York for that, doing a flip. All right, so that actually gives us 3 first rounders next year now, because we have LA's first rounder as well. Also, Patrick Jorge signed, and we sent him down to Barrie to go and get some experience playing in the North American game. So we'll see how that goes. And hopefully Dave Schroeder, up to 2 stars, still wants to play college hockey, so we couldn't get him. Be nice to see Trevor Dixon play a little bit better, as well as Vyacheslav Tobiska. Needs to step her up a little bit. So I guess we should actually look at our draft log here and take a look at the guys we drafted. Oops, that's not what I want. So the Florida Panthers, on my draft that I made for our team to give us, I tried to draft around and kind of draft the best player available. So in the first round, we grabbed Quinton Bouillon, who's a 1.5 star, 4-star potential defenseman out of the QMJHL. Although he was a little bit hurt this past year, only played in 46 games.
All those profiles showing everything durable, so I think that may have been just bad luck and not anything that's necessarily going to show up again.
Yeah, that was our second pick in the first round. Our first pick was Lucas Lugenberg, who's playing in the SHL. Half-star talent right now, 4-star potential, left defense. So grab 2 defensemen in round 1. Round 2, I gotta just try and move this up here a little bit. Round 2, we moved around a bit, and with the 54th pick, we took Jordan Wash, who's playing with Brandon, 44 points in 66 games. A year before that, he actually had 54 points in 68 games. Brandon apparently was just a little bit worse, so 1.5 star, 3-star potential, not a bad second round pick. And then we took Tomas Morvik, who is a Czech center playing in the under-18 Czech league, who's putting up a ton of points. I mean, he had 81 points in 38 games. So hopefully that continues. Then we grabbed in the 3rd round. Just trying to look here. Round 3, we grabbed Jacob Backstrom, who's a right winger, 2.5 star potential, playing in Get, which is that the Norway League? No.
Yep, it's Norwegian League.
Yeah, so Swede playing there. And then just kind of, we took some more Europeans to let them develop over there and see if we could get a little bit of pieces just to try and spread some things out. Then we also grabbed Jean-Philippe Jolin, a 2.5 star potential defenseman playing in the Q, 30 points in 64 games. Round 4, we grabbed our Australian friend, an under-18 Australian, 2-star potential, Kane Riley. Because why not? Why not draft some Australians? Right, Jeff?
No, we got that. There was that English guy that went in the draft this year, in what was it, the 5th or 6th round? So
round 7, I believe.
7th? So that late?
Yeah. So we grabbed him. Then round 5, we grabbed a sweet name, and I drafted this guy specifically just for Jeff because he's playing with Kelowna, and that's Broderick Bromley. Half-star talent.
It is a sweet name.
Yeah, I know.
It doesn't look like he's watching anything, but...
No, but, he's from Kelowna, and I saw the name, and I'm like, I have to draft this guy. Broderick Bromley. So hopefully he turns into something. Round 6, we grabbed Blair Collard, who is a possibly 3-star potential goalie out of, again, Australia. So we took a flyer on him. Hope you turn in.
So we got the Australian market cornered, apparently.
Well, why not? I figured might as well grab a couple Australians. We didn't have a 7th-round pick due to I kind of traded up and traded down a couple times, trying to find a little bit of balance. So that's kind of where we are. And we traded back and out, and that's actually why we got LA's pick, too, for the next round. Somebody on YouTube actually brought up, they said, wow, you guys are doing so much trading, and this would never happen, and Austin Matthews would never become a Florida Panther. He's a Leaf for life. And I'm like, well, you know what? And I replied this on YouTube. I'm like, things change, especially as we go with the NHL nowadays. We're going to see more and more trading. I said, and lots of our trades for drafting stuff is we trade back and gather more picks than trade up. And so I think that's the way the NHL is going to start moving more and more now. And especially a very interesting time. Where do you think Tavares is going to end up, Jeff?
I think he stays on the island. I think we'll get him nailed down.
Yeah. So we got.
I mean, Toronto might have a shot, but if it was, I mean, the way it's worked out, Lamoriello goes straight from Toronto to he knows what to tell Tavares about Toronto to keep him away from there. So. I'm sure there's a few skeletons in the closet he can bring up and scare him off that. So unless he goes to the Sharks, I think he's staying with the Islanders.
Yeah. So now we're down to just over $73 million, which is enough, but I think we can probably get...
Liam Kirk is the English guy that got drafted. Thanks, Gudu.
Yes. I'm not sure where he is in this game, so let's take a quick look. So go to the search function, type in Kirk.
Probably need to do Liam Kirk, otherwise he's in there. Otherwise you're going to get a... Yep, I see him, HBK in the Domestic, yeah, as the...
Jim Kirk, I'm good.
Oh, that's the SM League, that's the first division, so he's actually turning out okay.
Right
played in Belarus for a while, and then pretty good rookie season in Finland as a 21-year-old.
Yeah, 39 points.
So yeah, I think we're in the right ballpark.
Might be a little bit.
Maybe
it's
slightly
tough to
low.
know exactly what to expect.
Yeah.
Did he get drafted?
Don't think so. Yeah, no, they got signed away from the English League team by the Belarusian team.
That's not what I wanted to do. I wanted to hit... transaction log. That was the word I was looking for. I was trying to...
Oh, God, don't hit that. That's bring that screen up.
Transaction log. It's fine. Just needs a minute to process because of all the moves. So just to make sure we didn't look at... Okay, might need more than a minute. I just wanted to look at free agency. Oh, there we go. So we released John Carlson, signed Austin Matthews to an $11.46 million extension for 3 years. Because I figured we should get that done. That's right, we signed Cedric Hossenchild and brought him over. Sent him down. Signed Alexander Ovechkin. Signed Spencer Knight. Tolvanen. And had just a few guys who we've drafted, had signed and sent down. So like Xavier Simoneau also got sent down. So yeah, hopefully we kind of get go. So let's start just play this game. We're just kind of gonna sim through this because it is the preseason. Don't care too much. We win our first game 4-2 over Winnipeg. Matthew starts off kicking in a few goals. Quinn Hughes grabs one. And yeah. All right, Matthews is starting off hot, 3 points.
Yeah, and just, what's your salary cap at right now?
We're at 73 and a little bit.
Okay, so we're pretty close. We can probably juggle things around to get just under it if we need to.
Yeah. I'm not sure exactly where we would make a cut here, but we'll figure it out kind of as we
go. Nicky Bird 23 in chat, on my way to a four-peat with the Oilers. Now, is that 4 Stanley Cups in a row or 4 number 1 picks in a row overall? The Oilers, you never know.
Yes. And Pugliarvi just got hurt in this game and he's gone for 4 months. Tore his rotator cuff. Salary cap reminder, it's going to $75 million. So we actually have plenty of room.
Okay, so we're fine. Yeah, got a little space to play with, and some of that'll go up a little bit as the season goes along, so we should be able to maybe squeeze somebody in as a rental at the trade deadline.
Let's take a look.
Or an injury replacement if things go badly.
Yes, you remember one of the reasons why we got Matthews was because Toronto signed John Tavares. And so they started getting cap issues. Even that, look at this team. Matt Dumba's there now. Mitch Marner. All right, we let Taylor Radish go there. Kind of forgot about that. And so they're not bad. I don't know who they have in net, though. Oh, right, Stolarz is in net for them. Oops. Ooh, we lost 6-1. Probably shouldn't have played Hellebuck back-to-back. That's my bad. They piled on 4 goals in the first period.
Yeah, cool them off a little bit for the... Oh, nice stuff. Yeah, it's a good draft coming up to have a high pick in.
Yeah.
Talking about real life in the...
Yeah, I know.
What Nicky was saying in the chat, yeah. Oh, Ovechkin, oh, he got a roughing penalty. I was going to say he scored for us.
Harlan O'Halloran, who, again, sweet name, gets a goal in the first game. To extend until 5 games. Cam Fowler takes 3 months off with a rib cage injury. Ouch. I did try to sign Noah Hannafin to come play defense for us, but he turned us down too.
Yeah, so you wound up with the Rangers.
Yep.
$8 million for 2 years. He's coming off a huge year in Carolina too, so.
Yeah, I tried to sign.
See if he keeps that up.
Tried to get him, but he just was like, nah. Oh, an injured player's dress. Who got injured? Oh no, Quinn Hughes is hurt. Shoulder subluxation? Subluxation?
Yeah.
Tongue twister. Alright, so I guess that means Jacob Larson's in. So we will replace with Larson. Alright. Send the game out, and Hellebuck pulls off the win. Alright. What? Who is that goalie? They got
Against who?
Buffalo. Samolov. Samolov? Something like that. Don't know.
Samoilov, yeah.
All right. Interesting. Much like Buffalo's goalie this next coming year, we have no idea who it's going to be. Decided to release what's his name? Liner. So we'll give Carter Hart his first start of the preseason against the Islanders, and he pulls off a win, 4-1. Marchation with a goal and assist. All right, looking good. Alex Ovechkin picks up his second assist of the preseason. And Turcotte just got hurt day to day. Oh, but he can still play, so he will continue to stay on the roster then. Definitely slipped. Bettman a couple million under the table. How about Gary Bettman being elected to the Hall of Fame, huh?
Yeah, that's a little surprising. You think they would have waited until he retired.
Yeah, I definitely kind of caught me off guard.
Although maybe that's an indication that that's not that far off anymore.
Well, it also makes me wonder if they're kind of looking at all this talk of the concussion stuff and maybe want to, I don't know, make sure he goes in for all the work he's done good for the league.
It was nice to see that Alexander Yakushev got in.
Yep, and Willie O'Ree.
This class Willie O'Ree too is in the builder category. It's good, all the work he's done over the last.
Well, the only way he should have got in was through the builder category. Let's be.
Yeah, I mean, we didn't have the NHL career to go in otherwise, but no, I mean, he's done a lot.
Absolutely.
Working for the NHL, so that's nice to see.
Yep.
And the guys, pretty much everybody expected to go in Brodeur and San Luis.
I was a little surprised Zubov didn't go in.
More of a bubble guy, I think.
Actually, I don't remember who had it posted on. I saw it on Twitter though. Somebody posted that. Who was it? Somebody said that Zubov often smoked while having a shower after hockey games. They said that. And they
you wouldn't think that would be too efficient.
Well, they said he should get into the Hall of Fame for that alone. I was just like, well, that would be entertaining to watch. Seeing how he does it.
Hmm.
And Quinn Hughes is back soon. Oh, good. We get our first update of Patrick Jorge. He has a hat trick for Barrie. In 3 games, he's got 6 points. So, not a 4 goals, 2 assists. Not a bad start for him coming over. See how it goes. And our last game of... I can't remember who I started this game now, so I gotta look. I did put Carter Hart in. All right, so game versus Tampa Bay, last game of September. Hellebuck in here, sim it out, and we win 5-4. Still can't get hot at all for a goaltender, but that's about how that goes. So Jeff, free agency's coming up. When our next stream will be after free agency has started. Is there anyone you think Vancouver should be targeting?
A little hit. I wish they were targeting Tavares, but apparently that's not going to happen.
Well, maybe they did.
I'm a little.
Said thanks, but no thanks.
Yeah. They were reportedly trying to go in on Tyler Bozak, but from last I heard, he's asking for too much, and I think that's probably a good move because what he's likely to get is not what you should be paying a second or third-ish line center. Hearing some stuff about Alex Burrows maybe getting at least a training camp invite, if not a contract.
No, it wouldn't surprise me. Brian Ware, who's playing in the NAHL, is apparently the top prospect coming into the NHL draft. Interesting.
Yeah, tough call. I mean, is he going to wind up staying in college for a year, though, or 2? Although he's pretty much... there's the Yaroslav Vlik, I guess he's missing a vowel in his last name. Big Czech kid, 4.5-star potential. Although we don't really have him scouted that well.
Right. Versus what the Central Scouting tells us. We'll have to keep an eye out on a variety of things here, see how it goes. And as we're approaching the end of the preseason here, we'll also have to watch waivers. we'll probably have a couple guys on waivers who we could lose, including, warning, we could lose Nando Eggenberger, Kale Clegg,
Yeah, we got
Odin, Pierre-Olivier Joseph, we could lose. Oh, that would suck.
yeah, it's a problem with developing guys as well as we have. We've got a lot of depth now, so they wind up grabbing those guys from us.
Well, should I
Bjorkstrand, it wouldn't have surprised me if we hadn't moved him, he might have gone too.
Should I call one of these guys up to replace somebody we have?
Shuffle somebody that's waiver exempt down and
well, it's not
to
even
hide
somebody
them
who's
from
waiver
the...
exempt. It's somebody who I'm more willing to lose. Like, for instance, Jacob Larson's 2 stars, 2.5 potential, and he's playing as like our 7th defenseman. Would it make more sense to send him down and call up Joseph so we don't lose him? Even if Joseph doesn't get into a lot of games?
Yeah, you're probably right there.
And then, we got Glenn Godwin has been sitting on our bench. Should we, he's 2.5 star potential. 1 year left, 25. Put him on waivers and call up Eggenberger.
What do we... He's a center, Eggenberger's a winger. How are we for winger depth? There's not really a whole lot of difference between the two of them.
Other than that, Eggenberger was drafted by us and he's younger.
Yeah, I guess that may make a little more sense to put Godwin on.
Yeah, so call...
Kind of suspect we're going to lose him, though.
Who, Godwin?
Yeah.
Well, that also buries another $1 million in the minors for us. Oh, Joseph, we're paying $1 million to, though. Okay, so that... Forgot about that.
Is he not on a two-way?
He is, but he's making... Oh, no, he isn't. He's making $1 million and the minors are up above.
Yeah, he's, one-way deal, 1.3 million.
All right. That's fine. I'd still rather him come up be our 7th defenseman and risk losing. We're going to have injuries at some point. It happens. You might as well be a little bit prepared for it. And there is a bunch of guys. Oh, Thatcher Demko, our old goalie, is on waivers.
Who do you wind up with?
Anaheim.
And the Ducks also got the big free agent signing in the offseason here. They got Evgeny Malkin.
I don't know if that's a big free agent signing, but I think Hannafin was the biggest. But
Well, I think he actually got more than Hannafin did. I think Hannafin got just over 8, and Malkin got, what, 8.5, 8.6?
all right. So right now we're sitting at 73.79 million. Take a quick look at waivers. Our goaltender is the number 1. Our number 3 goaltender. Marco Dano is on waivers. He's actually playing with Houston. Oh, no, he signed with Vancouver, apparently. Utica. So we got... Ooh. All right. Cam
See one
Atkinson.
3-star center in there. Yeah, it looks like he's hurt.
Yeah, Grant. Well, he's level B scouted.
No,
so
we may not lose Godwin. He's so many 2.5 stars available.
Ooh, Grant
might blend into the
Mismatch
crowd
is
there.
on a bad contract though to anyone to pick him up.
What's he got?
I just pulled it up there. It was 4.173 this year, 3.9 next year, 3.67.
Wow, they blew that.
they're going to be hoping somebody picks him up. You know, there's some interesting names here, but I don't see anyone. Who's the youngest guy here? 22, Bodine Arkai, and then Thomas Casey. Most of our guys are the youngest guys on waivers. That sucks. And just taking a quick look. Okay. Yeah, all right. Let's leave the waivers alone. We'll run with the team we got. And hopefully, fingers crossed, we don't lose any other guys. Although, with the way how some of the goaltending is in the league, it wouldn't shock me if Mochambeau gets picked up.
Yeah. You going to change your lines around any before you start the season?
We'll take a quick look. Alex Turcotte is almost 100%. Vancouver makes a trade for Kasperi Kapanen. They give up Konstantin Marozov. Oh, that had to be a salary.
And they signed,
move for Toronto.
or they decided to go all Finnish because they signed Ristolainen, who's another one of the big free agents that moved in the off season.
Season preview. Stanley Cup favorite appears to be Florida. All right. Led by winger Austin Matthews.
I think it's the first time we've had that one, isn't it?
I believe it is.
Yeah, so that's probably doomed us now.
Very likely. Nothing of else interest there. All right. Check our depth. Okay, we still got Mochambeau, so that's good. Just take a quick look. Okay, Patrick Jorge's got 10 points in 4 games now. Trevor Dixon's off to a better start. Tobiska's got 6 points in 5 games. That's good. 4 assists for Bouillon. Kaylor McKenzie, 6 points in 5 games. All right. Works for me. And we'll get up, and our first game is, of course, against Winnipeg. Because why not? And Xavier Ouellette, who actually just got bought out by Detroit, I believe, is on waivers with Pittsburgh. Bought out in real life, I mean. Turcotte is now back. All right, so our lineup as it currently stands is Matthews, Barkov, Tippett, Huberdeau, Suzuki, Marcheshin, Turcotte, Kemp, Ovechkin, Tolvanen, Rasmussen, Vildari. On defense, Dahlin, Ekblad, Aho, Fleury, Jake Bean, Quinn Hughes. Do you think we need to make any moves here?
No, I mean, we're okay depth-wise. I'm just looking at what was available on waivers. I don't think there's going to be a whole lot we can add. Let's give it a couple of months, I think.
Well, I have one idea here. Let me just take a look.
What's that?
I just need to look at some numbers here. How did Marcheshin do last year? He was 12 goals, 34 points. Turcotte was 10 goals. What if we move Turcotte up to the... Alright, so we were roughly here. Alright. As we pause and wait.
Okay, I see it again.
So sorry about that, everyone. I'm not really sure what happened. XSplit just randomly crashed on me. Not sure exactly where I was when the stream died here. So we just looked over and we sent out a couple contract offers. I looked at Jonathan Huberdeau. He's making 5.9. He wants he's currently being paid 5.9. I think he's but his contract hit is $6.2 million. He wants a raise to $6.63 million over 5 years.
So he's already 29. He's
yeah.
been putting up 45 points a season. I don't think so.
No, there's no way. So I think at this point we might actually look to move him during the year at some point.
Yeah.
In fact, should I put him up on the trade block right now? Or should I wait a little bit closer to the trade deadline?
Yeah, let's wait a little bit longer. Because if we have injuries during the year, we're going to need that depth. He's still pretty significant. Well, not a huge scoring, but pretty big part of the scoring depth. So,
all right, game versus
I wouldn't
Winnipeg
want to dump him for a draft pick or anything, and then have Matthews get hurt.
So we'll start playing this game. Quick look, I forgot. So Blake Wheeler, Patrick Laine, Christian Vesalainen. Ryan Ellis is actually with Winnipeg now. Jacob Trouba, Nick Ehlers, Zach Aston Reese, Kyle Connor, Dmitry Kulikov, Will Butcher, Dylan Sandberg, Mark Scheifele, Jack Roslovic. Not a bad-looking Winnipeg team.
Yeah, although it looks like Ellis blew his knee out 20 games into last season, and
oh, did he now?
Maybe, yeah, headed downhill.
All right, gonna speed this up a little bit. Or actually, I will Jeff this one, so all goals only. And let it play out.
Yeah, we've only got 15, 20 minutes left, so get a couple of games in at least.
Absolutely. I'm still mystified about explicit capture. And Rasmus Dahlin with the first goal of the season.
Yeah.
Not a bad start.
Hopefully into the Winnipeg net.
Yeah. End of the first period, we're out shooting them 10-3, 1-0.
Okay, so far so good.
Oh, you know what I forgot to look at, which we'll need to look at here immediately, is if our tactics are still matching with all our changes.
Oh, good point. Yeah, we've had a few lineup moves. We probably should have done that right at the start of the exhibition season, because if we needed to change something, we could have got on it then.
I know. I completely forgot about it. Tippett scores to make it 2-0.
Earning that renewed contract.
Yep. Assuming he signs it.
Now it's what he wanted, so he should sign.
And Suzuki scores to make it 3-0. On the 5-minute power play. End of period 2, we're up 3-0. Shots are 27-12. Not a bad start for us, but not a great start for Winnipeg in their home opener. Scores on a deflection.
So he went over a pretty good team start of the year. Not a bad sign.
Over what kind of team did you just say? And Dahlin
the game.
Again to make it 4.
They had 103 points last year.
Kodari scores 6-0. That's going to run at the end of the game. Here's hoping. All right, 6-0. Shots are 40-18. that is a win. First star, Rasmus Dahlin, 2 goals, 1 assist. Ekblad, 2 assists. Vildari, 1 goal, 1 assist. Good way to start. How did the old man do? Old man Ovechkin played just over 10 minutes. 54 game rating, 55 offense, 52 defense. 1 shot on goal.
Not much anything. Maybe have a look, see how is he on the power? He's on the power play, right?
That's a great question. I'm not sure that he is at 10 minutes.
Yeah, make sure he is with, pretty much the whole reason we got him.
Well, Vance, and we need to look at tactics anyway, so.
Yeah.
And Kemp signs, Tippett signs, and Vildari's getting used to playing right wing. All right, strategy. First off, our tactics. We're playing the Tarzov system, and we're actually down to only 4 suitability on it. But
that's probably still fine. It's a relatively fine difference between them, so I think we're okay there.
Yeah, I don't think we want to play ultra-conservative offense. Or stay in your lanes. So I think we're okay with that. Defensively, we're playing 2-3 system. Again, lots of 4s, and we're 5 stars on that, so that's good. Alright, so looking at the power play. Oh, wait a second. Hellebuck got hot. Alright. Looking at the power play, and... Okay, we're playing the office power play. And that works. And we don't actually have Mr. Ovechkin playing, so we're going to move him and put him in there for probably Quinn Hughes.
I'll put him on the point?
Put him on the point. Or do you disagree with that?
No, I think we can give him a shot there.
Yeah, him being the quarterback at the power play of the second power play makes sense. He's only a 1 out of 1, but he'll grow into that. And alright, so 4 on 3. 4 on 3, I don't want him playing that. Penalty kill tactic. Diamond, still 5 stars. Okay, so we're looking good then for our tactics. Alright, let's leave that then. We'll continue on to our game versus Ottawa. And let's see here, a few news stories, nothing that's too important to us. Ooh, Nolan Patrick has a severe calf laceration. This says day to day, but he's gone for 3 months. That's rough. And okay, game versus Ottawa. They started off 1-0. We got back-to-backs versus them in Minnesota. I'm going to give this start to Carter Hart. Playing against Ottawa, we'll just sim right through it. And man, those are some damning stats on Ottawa. Carter Hart picks up the win, making only 7 saves against 10 shots. But we pepper Bobrovsky, who's in net for Ottawa, all over the place. We put up 61 shots. He makes 57 saves, and they still lose. That's pretty harsh. Man, they couldn't even give him a star for that. Owen Tippett, 2 goals, 2 assists. Nicely done. Yeah, Bobrovsky still has a .934 save percentage. And he probably gets hot when Carter Hart doesn't. Man, that... Whew. That is one heck of a good game from Bobrovsky. And we'll just continue to advance here a little bit. And there was a bunch of guys thrown on waivers here. So we'll take a quick peek to make sure there's nobody of interest. Jake DeBrusk is on waivers, 2.5 stars. And I guess he wants a decent chunk of money. No, not anyone of great importance to us. What happened to DeBrusk? Oh, 16 points, 11 points. Yeah, I would send him down to the minors too. Granted, he's playing limited minutes here. But, ooh, that's rough. Game versus Minnesota.
Yeah, it doesn't seem to have... Development seems to have leveled off there.
Yeah. Game versus Minnesota. Put Hellebuck back in net. Sim the game out. And we destroy them. They only get 13 shots on net. And we win 3-0. So apparently our defense has come to play. But we just lost Barkov. Day to day. Mild abdominal strain. Well, that's not good. Three nothing to start the year. That's not bad. Fen Barchi's on waivers. Marcus Phillips. Tyler Bertuzzi. Alright, some guys got picked off. And our next game is at the... how many seasons are we past expansion now? Probably about 4 or 5? It was quite early on.
I think it's only the third one.
Is it? All right,
are you talking about Vegas or Houston?
Houston.
Houston this is their 4th season.
All right.
They kind of went backwards a little bit last year after having a decent second season. Well, not a decent second season, but a better second season.
Okay, so Barkov's hurt, so we're just going to replace him straight up with Eggenberger. And then actually, look here. I don't think we want Eggenberger being our number 1 center. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to throw Turcotte as a number 1 center. Nope, going to move him to left wing. Put Matthews in the middle. All right. Let's give this a try. See how it goes. Halbuck's up to 2 fires, actually. So sim it out, and we win. Only giving up 15 shots. 6-1.
Ratcast asking in chat about Houston. Yeah, that's wasn't automatic. Adam added them.
Yes, we did, and we did this fairly early on. We showed how to do an expansion. We didn't take over the team, but brought Houston Aeros back in. And just giving a look, Ovechkin got a 2nd goal of the year. Well, first 2 goals of the year. Sorry. Marcheshin gets some points. That's not bad. All right, Tolvanen got his first goal of the year too. Game 4. Yes, Ratcast, you would appreciate the logo I used and their jerseys. A couple more guys on waivers. just to show off Houston here. So we got their nice big classic Houston Aeros logo. Of course, guy without a helmet on, so that tells you how old it is. And just take a quick look at the jerseys. We can see, let's just look at who's interesting here. Actually, I think Zach Bogosian's been there the entire time. Yep. So you can see the nice arrows going across the front. Use the light blue, dark blue, right from the original logo. Helmet is a little bit off on the blue, that's for sure there, we can see, but everything else looks good. Should really fix that helmet. Maybe I will do that later. And just continue to advance here. 4-0 start. Jeff, maybe we actually are Stanley Cup contenders.
Well, you just screwed it up there, so. But yeah, I think it's one of the better starts we've had too. So.
Yeah.
But things can happen over the course of the season.
No, never. Everything's always perfect.
At least until you get to the playoffs.
Well, yeah. So play this game out versus, or sim it out versus Tampa Bay, and we get another win. 4-2. So how did it go? Tippett scores, Aho scores, Suzuki scores. All 4 lines are clicking. Eggenberger picks up his first National Hockey League point. It's an assist. Playing power play at the end of the game. Nice. Very low, Radcast. Very low.
Yeah, I'm wondering how that would work with the player model. Oh, it'd be cool if you had one like that showed the facial damage as he gets hit with pucks in the unprotected face.
Okay. Game versus Carolina here. Keep the lineup the same. Throw Hart in net. Sim it out, and he picks up his first win of the year, 3-1. Didn't get a lot of shots on net this game, but did the job. Scored 3 goals in the third period.
Didn't Hart win that? Didn't he win that one game where we had all the shots? I think it's the second of the game. Second of the year.
Well, let's take a look. 2 games played, 2 wins. You're absolutely right. I was thinking back to the preseason.
Yeah, and before we wind up here, maybe take a quick look at Springfield assuming they've started the season already, and kind of curious to see who's in goal because Hart got pushed out as a starter last year by Montembeault, so we'll see if he's still number 1 there.
Well, he should be over the other guy. So, just take a quick look here. We're sitting in first place by 4 points at 6-0. We have the Rangers' first-round pick, and they are currently 3-1-1 after 5 games. And we have LA's first pick, and they are looking at a lottery. They are 0-5-1 to start the year. So
wow,
that's
so
good
we
news.
Potentially got a shot at number 1. Yeah.
That's great news. All right, and to look.
I don't think that's going to last because they're still in decent shape roster-wise.
Taking a look at Springfield. Springfield is... Man, I always have such a hard time seeing this team for whatever reason. They're currently in last place. 6 games played, 2-4-0. Goals for, 14. Goals against, 23. Not a great start. Case McCarthy got hurt. What's going on? For his shoulder. All right. Anybody else injured? Nobody else injured yet. No. Whoa, they didn't even keep the goalie I signed. They put him on the reserve list. And they signed Blake Wernick to be the backup.
He was only 1 star, yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, he was a decent 1-star. Thought he played. Cal Clegg's not in right now. kind of rotating around. Lucas Rubin, 5 games played, 0 points. That hurts. Springfield's playing a lot more of their guys. I don't like that. Grigori Govets has 6 points in 6 games. He looks like a good signing already. Sebastian Sorensen, 1 assist. Come on. And where's the other guy? 4 goals from Elijah Colina. So hopefully they pick it up a little bit then. Alright, if I just double check manager options. Yeah, we want to use our best prospects in Springfield. Alright. Well, I think that's where we'll end it for the night. So, I'll just sim forward here and just do the outro. So thank you very much for tuning in to another Franchise Hockey Manager stream. We stream every Wednesday night at 10 p.m. Eastern on twitch.tv/OOTP Developments. All of our streams are archived on our YouTube channel, which is youtube.com/OOTP Developments. You can find us on Facebook. We are facebook.com/Franchise Hockey Manager. On Twitter, we're at Franchise Hockey, or you can come on down to our official website, which is ootpdevelopments.com. Click on the community button in the top right-hand corner, and that'll bring you to our official forums. Jeff, did I miss anything?
We got Steam sale going on right now. And we actually dropped the price of FHM for the off season prior to that. So if you haven't picked the game up already, you can get it for $9.99 American right now. I think it's 11 something Canadian, or the equivalent in whatever other currency you'd like to try. So definitely a good time to be buying the game. Other than that, I guess we'll be back next week with the Maple Leafs. We're into the 1980s now, I think, or very close to it, if not. Trying to avoid the Leafs disaster in the 80s. So we will be back next Wednesday with that. I think that pretty much covers it, Adam.
Yeah. I just want to point out here, just see, got an update from Patrick Jurahay. Had 4 goals in his last game, so he now has 23 points in 8 games in the OHL. Not too shabby.
Yep.
So thank you very much, and we will see you all again next week.